Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to turn this tinsel Christmas tree from the dollar store into an awesome succulent Christmas tree. So let's get started. Okay, so this is what the trees look like after we remove the tinsel. This one is actually two parts. They come apart like this. And this one looks like this. And the first time I saw these in the dollar store, I was like, that looks like a wreath form. So let's get started. I'm gonna do this one first because it's more basic, and then we'll move on to this one. It's gonna be the same process for both, but I wanted to show you both because I really like the tiered look of this one, and we'll see how that comes out with the moss. But this is going to be like the classic succulent Christmas tree. We are going to start. I wanted to make this a Dollar Tree thing, so this is floral moss from the Dollar Tree. This is what we're going to be covering our wreath forms in. There's various other videos of how to remove the tinsel on the wreaths, but pretty much you'll find the end, and on this tree you find the end, or you can even just cut it anywhere you want. Right here is the end, or somewhere around the base, and you just cut it, and on this tree it just unravels. On this one there's these notches that are going to be connected, and this one will unravel from the bottom to top if you start it that way. So I have my glue gun here. I'm halfway through the bottom of the tree, and I just wanted to say this as a tip. I don't know if I'm going to keep all of this footage, but I'm going to go ahead and film the gluing and just maybe speed it up. But a tip that I wanted to share with you is, we see this big old open space and we go, well, I need to glue the moss to this wire. Don't even worry about it. Take your glue. Okay, my glue is expired or whatever. I need to put a new one in. Somebody showed me how to do this. I don't know who it was, but they would glue their glue stick into their glue gun, like onto the back of the next one. And I thought that was super cool, but it doesn't work for me. But if it works for you, it's a cool trick. It never works for me. Maybe it's my glue gun. Anyways, just put the glue all over this area. And then take your moss like this and just put it on like you're putting coconut on a cake. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but the amount that's going to stick is going to stick. And you don't have to worry about how much you're putting. I mean, we do want a pretty decent layer of moss on this tree. We want it to look substantially mossy. So so this is what the tree looks like, covered with one bag of the Dollar Tree. I think it's sphagnum moss. That's what it's supposed to be. That's what you're supposed to use, and that's what the moss that I have from the garden center is. So this is with one bag of the Dollar Tree moss. I could go in and keep gluing. Excuse me. I could go in and keep gluing these little scraps, and I could probably fill in my tree. And the reason I don't want to do that is because we are at the fun part. I did go ahead and skip some steps on the second tree because you had already seen the moss gluing process on this tree. So I went ahead and finished this one. I went ahead and took some of the tinsel from the larger tree, and all I did was I stuffed it up into the layers. This is the original gift wrap from the original tree. So I put that back on. It had a ribbon. I used the original ribbon. And then this is also the original star from the top of that tree. So this is how the tiered tree came out. My succulents had kind of a rough summer, so these were all the clippings I was able to take. So we're going to work with what we have. What I would recommend is I'm going to pick out the biggest, nicest, juiciest plants, and we're going to use those first, and then we're going to fill in with whatever's left. So I really like these aeoniums. Okay, so the last time I made a succulent wreath, I believe that I made a mistake, and the mistake is to glue the stem. Glue the base of the succulent, because I put glue on the stem and the roots will grow through the hot glue, but it really inhibits root growth. So put your glue, let me clean that. Okay. Put your glue around the base of the succulent rather than all along the stem, and then take your plant and push it into your wreath form, or in this case, this is a wreath form, really. So now I have two of these, so I'm going to take the other one and I'm going to very quickly place it somewhere on the opposite side. Just design-wise, that's going to look a little bit better, and it'll also make it so we have, you know, this element on both sides of our tree. So I went ahead and popped it in a little lower on the bottom side. And now I want to pop something bigger on both sides here. I'm going to use these. It's another type of aeonium, I don't know. And this is a good time to use aeoniums because they're winter growers. Okay, so here it is, the final reveal. The succulent Christmas tree masterpiece. Excuse the mess in the background. But there you go. There she is. And there are some, you know, parts that I'm not proud of, but I'm going to add some fairy lights. This is the designated front of the tree. But there it is. And I'm pleased. I am pleased. Like I said, I don't care for succulent Christmas trees anyways. But it came out okay. And then we're also going to plant up this red truck. And this is our other moss tree, which I might leave as is. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.